In doing some revision regarding last week, I'm going to first of all look at computer viruses. When I say I am, let's see if I can get the BBC to talk about something. Okay, here we go.
Now we've heard before of chips being implanted.
He'll do it again.
We've heard before of chips being implanted in the body, but here at Reading University they're looking at something else. What happens when one of those chips gets a computer virus? Well, here's Dr. Mark Jackson, surrounded by forms of robotic equipment. What is this research actually about? Well, we're very interested in new applications of technology and implanting technology. So RFID tags that can use components for implanting in animals, for example, to identify them. If they go missing, scan them, get a number, and process the data. But this technology has really developed over the last 5 or 10 years, and really now we should consider these devices to be more like little computers. They can store information, manipulate information, do simple computation. So when we're implanting this type of device, really we're implanting a miniature computer. Now you've actually got a chip compared to in your hand. Yeah, I have one in my hand. What that allows me to do is, for example, to secure access to the building. It allows me to use my mobile phone because it can recognise, the phone can recognise me via the chip, but no one else can use my phone. So these are fairly simple applications of this technology, but with the advances in technology comes new risks. Just show us what really does that chip. Well, what I can do is actually read the content of the device. This last part of all the information inside the device is actually a computer device. So what this allows the chip to do is when it accesses the system reads the content and then gets infected by the virus. And then any other device using the system then becomes infected by the virus as well. Now you've given the chip a virus. Why should that matter? As we look to the future, I think this sort of technology, implantable technology, is actually going to become fairly comfortable. If you look at medical technology, for example, heart pacemakers, this is a deep brain stimulating unit which is implanted in the chest. And actually have electrodes that go into the centre of the brain. If we look at these types of applications of implantable technology, there are benefits, but there are also risks associated with that. So we're looking at a future where you could have some advanced medical technology and that could be infected by some other virus. Yes, that's right, that's right. And equally, someone who's carrying an infected medical device could see the disease infect someone else. So we've got a future where we can also go on with computer infected with a virus. Yes, that's right. So just to stress, that is a blueprint for the future. There's no danger right now if something goes
Thank you for that. Well, what about this one? This is just radio. Alright, so there are two looks at computer viruses. Here's Kaspersky, Internet Security 2010. It says your computer is protected, and then it talks about my protection, my security zone, and various things. Just incidentally, if you're on Facebook, we were talking last week about phishing, pH itching, right? Suspicious activity has been detected on your Facebook account, and so they've temporarily suspended it as a security precaution. Okay, let's move along. Now, we're concerned this week about health and safety issues. We're on to week 9. On week 8, we did actually look at some Excel. Can you name and explain 10 functions in Excel? Well, if you can, then you've passed that particular part of the exam. One of the two big questions. What were the things we looked up? V&H lookup, if, nested if, index, absolute and relative cells, charts, line, pie, column, dragging, conditional formatting, dates, combo boxes, the hockey stick, and perhaps other things. Alright, let's look at the issues. In the home, or outside, in college, there are all sorts of worries. If you came across this in the road, you'd worry. If you came across this, then you'd be concerned about high voltage nearby. If you look around the room, the computer room, can you see 6 potential dangers in here? Or in there, since this is going on to YouTube. There you are, look at this. Yes. What do you do if? Let's have a look at this. When you're looking at potential dangers here, this one here, this man is actually testing out bulletproof glass. He's firing the bullets at the woman who's holding the glass. And there are moments when the photographer is standing behind him, but other moments when the photographer is standing behind the glass. Crazy. What do you do if someone gets an electric shock? Maybe they're unconscious, have a weak pulse, difficulty in breathing or not breathing, and signs of burns. Electricity is still running through them. And do you turn off the main power to the house to prevent any further damage? Call the emergency services and notify them that there is an electrical accident? Let's have another look at one of these hits. Right, again, this is on YouTube. But we're not going to see that one. That one's no longer available. Gee. Let's have a look here. Alright. What are the problems that you could have with computing? Back pain. Stress. Hand pain. Look at it. This guy seems to have pains all over. Alright, Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents. Tips. The law. Tiltable screens. Anti-glare. Adjustable chairs. Foot supports. Supporting lighting. Suitable lighting. Workstations that are not cramped. Frequent breaks. Optician's eye and eyesight test summary. These are some of the things we're going to look at here. Workplace safety. Every year, 350 deaths of people in the UK due to accidents at work. Every year. It's a considerable number. How can we avoid this? Let's have a look at some of these. 1998, some 1,500 people went to hospital as a result of accidents in the home involving computers. 6-year-old boy, 9-year-old boy, 9-year-old girl, 15-year-old boy, 18-year-old man, and 38-year-old man. What are they doing? Spilling a drink. Wardrobe. Computer stored on top of it fell on him. Girl fell down, moving her computer. 15-year-old boy cut his arms after he threw his arms up into the air. After winning something, breaking a glass. 18-year-old man electric shock while setting up his computer. And a 38-year-old man sprained his wrist after playing computer games for 5 hours. So what's this? Computers should not be seen as toys, but as items of electrical equipment and treated with respect. Put your computer near the electrical socket. Don't allow this sort of thing to happen. Don't overload plugs. Water and electricity don't mix, bear that in mind. Check your equipment for damage and plugs and frayed cables. Only move computers if you feel confident in doing this, especially up and down stairs. Don't allow children to move computers, and then site computers in a position where you have plenty of room to move. There are various laws. Health and safety at work, display screen equipment, health and safety at work, and work equipment regulations 1992. In the workplace, health and safety welfare. 23 million working days were lost last year because of accidents to workers in the United Kingdom. Employers' regulations state that employer must provide or ensure tilted screens, anti-glare screen filters, adjustable chairs, foot support, suitable lighting, workstations not being cramped, frequent computer breaks, and eye and eyesight tests by optician for computer workers. These are regulations applying only to offices, not to students. However, a college would be foolish to allow any real problems in computer rooms for students. Take regular breaks. Who didn't look away from their screen every 10 minutes? Or move away from their computer every 50 minutes? That's what they looked like. That's what they were seeing. That's what their eyes are looking like. Okay. Work for long periods, you get strained eyes, discomfort, headaches, itchy eyes, difficulty in focusing. Regular breaks. Look at something in the distance regularly. Watch what you're doing. Take care with drinks. Take care in the office. Screen filters are a good idea. Stop leading cause of eye strain and headaches among computer users by using protective computer filters. I personally find these difficult to work with. I see less with the filter on, so I don't use them. But I do regularly look away from the screen. Is your eyesight faulty? So what you should do is to take regular eye tests. Perhaps you should step back and see which line you can read. Hand and joint pain is caused by not having your keyboard at the right angle. Alright? Aching joints, tired arms cause pain. Make sure there is enough room on the desk to provide arm and hand support. And then there's the lighting in the room. Make sure you're not getting reflected off the light on the ceiling into your eyes. So you need to be able to move your screen so that that doesn't happen. AC. Make sure it's not too hot or too cold. Occupancy sensors still have a way to go. I frequently get people complaining they are too hot, so I turn the air conditioning down or on to cool them down, but the noise is something disturbing. Noise-induced hearing loss due to regular and sustained usage of headphones. So there is a worry there. What other things? Stress. Computer work in the workplace can be stressful. Take frequent breaks and avoid work overload. And with these few frequent breaks from the computer, you don't have to leave your location. You can sit at your chair and do activities. Look away frequently. What about the workstation? Now here's a workstation. Note, ergonomic chair, a printer close at hand, a fax machine, a light, keyboard, level CD and DVD storage. So you've got all of these things that help you out to an easier life. An adjustable chair, the back, up and down, so that you can put your feet on the floor. And then the screen that can be moved as well. So you've got all these positions that you can move to with the keyboard. Adjustable. Some people need foot supports. Although there's a small risk, epileptic seizures can be triggered by computer work, especially through excessive screen flicker. You should find out what to do if a child or student has an epileptic seizure. Okay. I've attempted to look at revision for last week and then look at various pieces of legislation, tips on what to do, ideas on overcoming problems, adjustable chairs, foot supports, suitable lighting, workstations, optician's eye and eyesight tests, and then what to do in case of an epileptic attack. I hadn't actually said what to do, and therefore that's something to find out.